Welcome to another edition of Inside the Electronic Music Industry. This segment was specifically made to acknowledge the Grammy's Best Electronic Dance Album category that was approved in the year 2004 with commentaries from Grammy-nominated artists Chris Domingo and Bill Hamel. Underground dance music has been emerging for the last 30 years throughout the world in tremendous ways, but America has fallen behind in keeping up with electronic music emergences. Therefore, it has been slow to show the possibilities of the music. However, recently, electronic dance music, also known as EDM, made its breakthrough as an accepted genre of music in the United States on a much larger scale. In 2004, the National Academy of Recording Arts and Science finally voted to add the Best Electronic Dance Album as a category in the Grammys. The Grammys have 3 categories related to dance music. The Best Dance Recording was first awarded in 1998. The Best Remix Recording non-classical category has been awarded since 2002, and the Best Electronic Dance Album has been awarded since 2004. Two-time Grammy-nominated artist Chris Domingo comments on his nominations.
First one was 2003 leading to 2004 for the CO Get It Together remix, and I time correct edited it for him. The second was 2007, Conversion for Profit on Sony by 3K Static, production, mixing, and mastering.
Chris also comments on the amount of work that these nominations have brought for him.
The first nomination did bring some work, but I just think it didn't get enough recognition as it should have, which is weird because it was Seal, and the second one was a band who had never been nominated at all in anything before. The second nomination has brought me serious steady work. I'm literally overflowing with mixed genre.
And Bill Hamel was nominated for a Grammy in 2004 for his remix of Seal's track, Get It Together. He comments on the award ceremonies as he was able to attend.
I was nominated for a Grammy in 2004 for this Best Remix category, non-classical. When you're nominated for a Grammy, you get to walk in on the red carpet, you get to go to the pre-award ceremony where my category was, and then you get to go to the main ceremony afterwards. And then there's the official Grammy after party. There's like at least 20 different after parties. Each record label has their own after parties. There's the official Grammy after party. There's hotels and restaurants that throw after parties. Celebrities throw after parties. It just depends on where you can get in, for what you want to go see. There's so many choices to go after the Grammy. The general public is allowed to go to a lot of these, but not like the official Grammy after party. I got asked to DJ the Warner Brothers official after party, which is in a high-end sushi restaurant, and the only people invited to it were their platinum artists like Madonna and so forth. Seal was there, I actually got to meet him. But a lot of the events are just like clubs that have parties and bring celebrities in, and the public's allowed to go and buy a ticket to that.
The media still has yet to catch on to the televising of this event. Chris Domingo comments.
They probably don't feel the need to televise it. I mean, if these awards were held in England, it would be the biggest event held at the awards, but it's not. Dance music is still the bastard child of music. It just is. But it'd be nice to have more support. Like I said, anywhere overseas, not just England, but everywhere else, they have major support from Coca-Cola and these major companies, and we have nothing. We can't even throw an event without getting arrested.
And Bill Hamel elaborates a bit more on his views of why it's not televised.
The Grammys actually only televise, I think they're on like 2 or 3 hours. I think the show's actually like 3 hours. And they only hand out like 20 awards. And there's like over 100 awards handed out totally. So what they do is, the Grammys are more of a show. It's not really about the awards. It's about having the live performances. And they have so many commercials that eats up a lot of time. But the actual bulk of the awards, except for the most popular one, like Best R&B and Best Country and Best Pop and Rock, are in the pre-ceremony, which happens about 2 hours prior to the actual kickoff of the Grammy.
Apparently, there are places that the awards ceremony can be viewed for the Grammy's Best Electronic Dance Album category.
I believe last year was the first year that they actually were televising it on like E, I believe. The general public could watch the pre-awards. When I went, it was actually televised, but they aired it like on a website later on in the week or something like that.
The Academy putting dance music categories under their own field has been a huge boost for EDM, but the nominees and winners of these categories are still not being aired on television. Therefore, not many people are aware of the possibilities.
The dance category is different just because it solely deals with electronica, clubs, DJs. Everything else is about producers and classical orchestra and mainstream music. I think it does get overshadowed by pop and country and hip hop and R&B and everything else, but it does give a little bit of notoriety to the people that are nominated, yes.
I think eventually that category can become as more balanced as the other ones, as hip hop or R&B or classical or anything like that, because it is music. And it is popular music, it is a global music, so it should be as accepted as any other genre that's out there.
This Inside the Electronic Music Industry segment has been made to educate more people about the NARAS, the National Academy of Recording Arts and Science, to get them involved in the issues. If more people in the electronic music industry world know what NARAS is, they'll be more likely to get involved and cast their vote. Eventually, the general public will realize that this special sound of genius has the right to be seen right there on stage, equally acknowledged with every other genre of mainstream music. With everyone working together, it can and will only continue to grow. To find out more about how EDM was voted in as a category in the Grammys, you can read about it in the well-circulated online article written and published in 2004 by Scott G., also known as the G-Man. And these are the following artists that have been nominated and or have won a Grammy that falls under the three categories of dance music from 2004 to 2009.